right, 7:37 a.m. Amps ready, getting set up. We could be in a little bit of trouble because you see that temperature's at 52 degrees Fahrenheit and humidity is at 27. Both are too low. Temperature should be at, what is it, like 70 to 80?
Yeah, 70.
Yeah, our settings are 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit and humidity is at about 50 to 60 is perfect for us. So the plan is, we got these two printers. We are going to so loud.
There you go.
So the plan is to get these two dryers running, even if we just need one for the day, just to bring the temperature up. And, and also at the same time, you know, if we need to both be printing in here, we will. But I do have a meeting with the marketing team that I'm using at 8 in the morning. Because like I said, we're going to start doing ads so that we can up our sales. So that's a whole bunch of stuff happening. So every morning we have to clean these, this chamber in here because, you know, one of the things that, let me get that on there. There. One of the things that you have to be careful of, or one of the things about DTF printing is the ink is in a solvent called Glycol. So the glycol is what suspends your ink pigments, and whenever you cure it, it evaporates the glycol. But you know, it doesn't all go out as fumes. Some of it condenses along the way, and so you can have some of the glycol stuck here in this area. So we cleaned that up. And also, some of you were asking about our vent setup. So we have these, I think they're called P-traps. That's what they're called. So we have one there. We have another one here. And basically what we have is just like PVC pipes going from both printers. And then it goes in and around. And as you can see, there's an incline, not 100%, not perfect, but there's like a tilt there. And it goes all the way down here to our makeshift like P-trap with a faucet. This right here is, saves my our sanity. And then it goes out there. And the fan that we're using is the Vivo Sun fan. 8 inches, and then it goes out the wall on this janky little hole that I made. So whoever asked that question about our vent system, that's what it looks like. You know, like I said, we keep it simple. However, when we move to the shop, we're hoping to use like commercial kitchen grade equipment, like steel pipes, and well, not steel pipes, like aluminum pipes and all that, with a professional fan. Hopefully that helps out. And also, if you're gonna buy one of the conveyor dryers from China, I think they have some now with a built-in fan, and you just need to hook it up to your vent system. And just to give you also an idea of what that glycol looks like, yeah, take it up. See that right there? That's oil. Ooh wee. Fun stuff, fun stuff. And here's in charge of our production. She works with the Supermom Sai and Super Dad Paolo. They take care of production, make sure that your prints are on point. I normally sort out all the other stuff like software. If if the printer breaks down, I sort that out as well. Marketing, videos, and all that. Anything that has to do with computers and marketing and equipment is me. But yeah, I don't want to be in here. It's too cold. So, and plus I have a meeting in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, hold up, stop. All right, let me show you this. So this is the Glycol coming out of that P-trap. And she got some of it already. And this is from like last week?
Yeah.
Like the whole week?
Yeah, not too much.
Okay, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
Which tells you, how much we've been printing. Like I said, January is a very slow time for small businesses. So it's been a little slow, which, it's bad for the pocket, but good for executing plans. And that's what we're trying to do. Ma, you gonna be okay here? You want to just like start them up so that you can start getting warm?
Yeah, here.
Yep. All right. Okay, it's now 8 in the morning and we're waiting on the marketing team that's going to help me out with this campaign. After this, I'm going to help Adam with some printing if she needs it. If not, I'm just going to hang out by the computer and wait for my social media manager. I was supposed to edit all 10 or 11 videos that we shot yesterday, the short form videos, but still not there. But I decided to just edit 2 for now and get some feedback, and based on that feedback from my social media manager, I'm gonna know if I should continue editing them or do some reshoots, because we're trying to find a new formula. But we shall see. And it's now 8:06 and the marketing team is not here yet. I guess they're busy with something. So while I'm waiting on that, just checking on my social media, trying to reply to some comments. I'm sorry if you've been commenting and I haven't replied. It's been crazy busy as we're setting up for 2024. But right now we're at 25.9 on TikTok. Okay. Instagram's been really explosive these past 2 months. Come on, focus. We're at 17.2. Okay. Facebook is still at 19K, and YouTube right now is at 6,098. So we're close to 6,100 on YouTube. It's a lot of work, I'm pretty happy with where we are, but it's a lot of work, and not all of those followers, most of them are casual followers that you can't convert, but that's okay, I'm being able to provide value to other people, and that's the most important thing, I think. So hopefully, even by just a little bit, hopefully what I'm doing is improving somebody's life. My little contribution is hopefully improving somebody's life, and even just by 0.001%. But we're still waiting on the marketing team, and so I'm just gonna keep on chatting you up. Oh, Sir Ian, there. I'm in the G-Meet. might be in the wrong one. I'm in the right one. They're all there, and I'm trying to get in there, but it's not happening. So anyways, I know that my social media following is not crazy big as some other people or some of y'all. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I know that's not as big as some of y'all probably have. But, it took us probably around, I'd say about 2 years to grow our social media. Lots of tweaking, lots of adjustment with strategy and video format. Very important thing about them that we kind of missed in the last few months just because I've been focusing on YouTube is messaging. The messaging is kind of not there right now, and so we're trying to fix that again and get more traction with our short form content now that the long form content is kind of getting its own traction too. All right, let's see what they're saying here. All right, they're going to generate a new one, a new Google link, because this one's not going through. But yeah, social media, just like, business, it's a long game. It's a super long game, which means you have to have a lot of patience and you have to be willing to work really hard for a long time before it starts paying off. We were lucky in the sense that when we started with TikTok, and it was, it was the golden era of TikTok where it was so easy to get pushed out and so easy for people to see your videos during that time. It's not so easy anymore. It's been like super commercialized, but that's okay. That's part of the game. Checking for the link, but we were lucky in that our timing was perfect, and then we kind of figured out our messaging early on. Although if you look all the way to the beginning of our TikTok, you're gonna see that the video sucked. Like, we didn't know what we were doing there. We still don't, for the most part. We've just gotten comfortable with experimenting and changing, video styles and strategies. And on YouTube as well, it's kind of the same thing right now. This huge camera, I have no idea how to use it, and you'll see that when you watch our videos. The only saving grace for the videos on YouTube, long form videos, is I've got an amazing editing team, an SEO team that's sorting out all of that stuff. They're making the videos look good even though my clips are crappy. At some point when we actually start making money on YouTube, then I'll probably need to hire somebody that's going to manage or handle the camera, because this thing right here, this camera, this is one of my I guess you can say kryptonite. Yeah, I've been trying to figure this out for forever, but for some reason I'm not able to figure it out. I mean, I know the theory and all that stuff. I guess I just haven't practiced long enough, and I don't have the time to keep working at it, but it is what it is, And I guess what I'm trying to say is all y'all, photographers and videographers and people who work in with a camera and products that you come up with using the camera, y'all are amazing, amazing people, and I have like a gajillion% respect for y'all, because it's hard stuff. It's really tough. All right, so I'm still waiting on them. Not sure what's going on. Yeah. Anyways, so that's my little rant on that. I think I'm gonna wait for them. Oh, he's typing something. All right, let's see if that works. All right, it worked. So they're coming in, and we're talking strategy. So I'll check back with you in a little bit. So the meeting just ended. We got something in place. I got a text from boss lady Marianne. She said, come over. This is in Bisaya, but it says, come over. The printers are not aligned. So just one of them days. Let's see what we got to do. Hi, Koi. Hi, what's up, man? So the printers are not lined up. So I got to calibrate for a little bit. So to calibrate, all I need to do, in theory, right there, I'm going to zoom that in a little bit. In Print DXP, I just need to go to the adjust tab and then go through all of these, do all the tests, and adjust the numbers as I go. So I already did the first one, which is the step adjust. And this is what it looks like. Right here. I'm gonna move it forward. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. But it's these lines right here where you have to see, because you're gonna have two sets of, you're gonna have two sets of lines that are supposed to be overlapping like that. So if they're like this or like that, even just a little bit, then you have to make an adjustment so that you can line them up. So. All right, so we're gonna go through all of these settings, but first, wait. There we go. Mic test, test, test. All right, so we're gonna go through these settings one by one, and we're gonna see that looks good. Is it not aligned left to right or what? What's the problem? I think it's the bidirectional. That's the problem. Your white. Look at your white, mama. Yeah. Is it -1? Right?
Yeah.
-1. Okay. So I'm doing the headspace one right now, where you're gonna have a bar for colored and bar for white, and they're supposed to be overlapping like that. If they're overlapping like this, it's going to tell you to add or subtract whatever number. If it's misaligned like that, it's gonna have a particular number as well. So the more misaligned they are, the bigger the number is going to be. And in this case, the more the white is to the right, the more the white is to the right, the more you're going to subtract. So it's going to be -1, -2, -3, and so on and so forth. If it's to the left, then it's going to be, if it's this much to the left, it's going to be +1, we'll line it up. If it's this much, +2, we'll line it up, and so on and so forth. We do the test, we make an adjustment, and then we print it again just to make sure that we're on the right setting. And it does that from time to time for some reason. You know, hashtag Chinese printer, I guess. Check it out. See if it's good. We're good at 0? Okay. So let me show you what I mean by all that. I'm going to take this off for a second. And this was our initial setting there. So I'm not sure if you can see that, but at 0 there. Ma, can you hold this over to the other side, please? All right, so at 0, well, let me see if I can change the ISO. Make it like a little bit darker, maybe. There. At 0 here, I'm not sure if you can see that, but the white's peeking to the left. And at -1, it's perfect. So we adjusted that. And now on the new setting, at 0, now you have no white peeking on either side. Okay, so we're good with the left side, or the left adjust. But we gotta do right adjust as well. And then vertical. But I think the problem's bidirectional, not any of the headspace. You know, this is a minor problem, I think. All right, we're doing the same thing, but for the right adjust. Oh, white's not even showing up. Do I need to load ink? No.
I think.
Let's see. So we might need to load the ink because it's friggin' cold right now. And humidifier. You gotta keep the humidifier open. Yeah, we gotta load ink first. Just clean? All right, we're just gonna clean it, give it a strong clean. That's what we're doing. Now, the weird thing that's happening is that both of the printers have misalignments, so I'm not sure if the cold is messing up the encoder strip. Hopefully not. But we will solve that problem in a bit. All right, white is back. Gotta check it. And white on right adjust looks solid, I think. Yeah, it looks solid. I'm gonna go with that. And then we're gonna do a vertical adjustment. So the concept behind vertical adjustment is pretty much the same, but instead of the lines going this way for horizontal, you're gonna have lines that are going that way. And then based on, you know, if this is your white and this is your color, based on how lined up they are, you're either going to add or subtract numbers in the software. And for this one, I think we're good at 0 here. What do you think? Right? Yeah, we're 0. We're good. So vertical alignment's good. It's the bidirectional that's really the problem, I think. And what you line up with bidirectional alignment is, you know how when you say bidirectional printing, the printhead's going to print this way and then that way. So sometimes the location of the print going this way and the location going this way are different, so that they're not, you know, if this is the print going to the right and this is the print going to the left, they might be misaligned like that, and it's going to make your prints look crappy. So what you need to do is adjust so that they're completely aligned with each other. So it's like doing the colored versus white alignment, but this time you're just doing alignment for one print head, for the color print head, for example, and you're trying to get them to overlap so that there's no blurring in the image. All right, check it out, Ma. Is it +1 or +2?
2. I know. 1.
+1? Check out +1, +2. I'm at +2. What do you think? Dang, +2. So we're gonna do +2 here. Save. I could probably do like a whole course on just this. What do y'all think? I kind of like teaching this stuff because I used to be a teacher, like I say, and I kind of miss teaching, but I don't want to be in the classroom because of all the classroom politics. So this would be, I think I could like make a course for this. I don't know. We'll see. Because I kind of like doing this for y'all, but if it becomes a job, if it becomes a product, then I might not want to do that. I think we're solid. What do you think? We solid 0?
Yeah.
All right, let me show you this. So the big problem that we were having, and I already knew when I looked at it, was bidirectional printing, which just means that, like I said, left and right printing on the same print head is not going properly, or it's not happening properly. So here you will see this is 0. This was our test before calibrating. 0. The middle line is, you might want to pause this screenshot and zoom in if you want to, but the middle line is a little bit to the right, so we added 2 more there. And then when we did another test print here, by adding +2, whatever was here becomes your 0. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. So this is our 0, which is completely lined up. So I'm pretty happy with that. But of course we can't just go with that. We have to do test prints. And you want to do a test print, Ma? Let's try it out. All right, I think we're solid. No, but the bidirectional solid. Now we gotta check your white. Uh-oh. White seems soft. White's soft on this. See that?
Yeah.
Or do you wanna do a clean?
Let's try clean. After the green.
After the green? Weird, huh? Do we have another file that we can test? So the thing about this calibration is, you can have it like perfect on paper, well, on the settings, and when you do the tests, it could be perfect. But in reality, you still have to recalibrate it. Like do some minor tweaks. It's not lined up. Is it?
The white?
The color. See that? There's something going on with the color. Is it like dirty?
No.
Or is it the film is just spreading?
No, this is new film.
So why is it being weird? This is a vector file. See that? Or
Maybe
is it a...
the ink?
Was this vector? No, this might not have been vector. I don't think it's vector. Just keep going. And just to give you an idea of what is happening right now, I'm going to zoom this in. So if you see that right there on the image, let's see if that focuses. All right. So on the edges here, you see how it's soft. I don't know if you can see that it's soft there, but it is there. So there's a little bit of feathering going on in the end, which, so what that means is it's not lined up. So even though it was lined up in the software, again, like I said, we have to do like micro adjustments to it to get it to line up just right. Fun times. So we made that adjustment that needed to get done, and hopefully it's all good. Oh yeah, I can see what you mean here. And hopefully we're all good to go and nothing is misaligned, because we gotta get these prints out, and it's already 9:15 in the morning. Oh, it's sharp.
Yeah. Here. See?
Yeah, it's good. All right. I think we are good. Looking sharp. I can't show you these because these are from a client, but it's looking pretty sharp, so I guess we're good to go. Now don't worry about all of that. That is the humidifier, because we got to keep humidity up. We got to keep humidity up, and it's super cold right now. Oh, I'm going to show you something. I was going to do something. Hold up, Mama. So this is how we minimize waste of the film, because at the end of the day, you know, all your prints are going to come out this way, and then the next day you have to bring that, either bring that film all the way through and lose a couple of feet, or you can do what we do, which is use some thermal tape and some old film. This is old film. That's new film that we can print on. And we just tape them like so. And we can save on the film a little bit. You know, it's the little things. And right now she is doing a clean. I don't know if you can see that. But the printhead, or the carriage, is going to clean the printhead so that we don't have any clogs. And we're really at that point where we need to like do a deep clean. But this thing right here, that's our workhorse. That's like so far the best printer that we have. And this is our backup. You ready to print, Ma? Good stuff, no? It's good? All right, so while all of this is printing, we're going to print some shipping labels. We're going to print some shipping labels for Karasu. So we got about like 20 or something, I think, orders today. Not bad still. Oh, that's that? No, it's not. Did we run out? I think we ran out of paper. Of course, we ran out of paper. Did you turn this off, Mama? So the problem with changing the paper, sometimes in the middle of a print, is it's going to reprint the last order. So you got to make sure that you check, like I'm going to show you. No, I'm not going to show you because it has our customer's info, but this one here, it was printed twice. And I got to make sure with the tracking number, just to make sure that it's right. It's the same. Yep, it's the same. So I'm just going to get rid of that one. And we're done. Brave, your shipping labels. You only have like 19 or something. It's coming off. So it's peeling off.
Oh, okay.
So just be careful with it.
Marami kayo print.
Huh?
Marami kayo print.
Yeah, because we had like the whole weekend. I'm doing a raw vlog thing again.
Today?
Yeah. I made one yesterday. So this is like my second one that I'm doing.
What's your vlog about yesterday?
About taking pictures and taking social media stuff. Want to see it? It's super janky, but might work. All right. All right, it is cold in here today. It's about, 66, not that bad. I know all of you in the north are probably saying, that's normal temperature. That's all good. That's all good. But us here in Texas, oh snap, I forgot. Tagalin mo yung chicken, nakalimutan ko. Forgot about the chicken in the air fryer, but we're good now. We should be good. We're gonna rip this thing. Ooh, that's a long one. Okay, it's ripping it. Now we're doing Trinitary. We're doing just a couple more cold peels and then we're off to hot peel. See, the main reason why I don't like printing is most of the time you're just standing up watching the printer. And I've had a few questions. I've had a few comments from people saying that they want to do this as a side gig. And I don't know if you can do that. Like, it's not a desktop printer where you just, you just turn it on and load the files and you can just leave it. Unfortunately, that's not how this goes. All right, come here. See this right here? And I'm gonna have to rush through this part. But you see that? Where there's a bump on the film right there. Yeah, that's dangerous because it can lead to the printhead dragging and that's going to ruin the printhead. So we're going to have to fix that. There we go. And it's not perfect yet, but at least we got some of that bumpiness off. Normally just a misalignment of the film as it goes through. Gets misaligned, most likely around here, there, where it gets powdered, or here. Like if it's not straight here in the roller. So that's just a quick little tip for y'all. still lifting up. So I'm gonna have to make a few more adjustments to it. And you'll know that it's not aligned here. So you can see, I'll show you. See how the roll just keeps on moving this way? You can see that there. And here on the other side, I'm not sure if you can see that. Try and focus on it, but the roll starts moving this way and you get bumps like those. So I'm gonna have to watch out for that until I replace the roll, the receiving roll. And we don't use the powder dispenser, we just pour it on there because we have a little bit more control. And the powder dispenser, no matter how slow you make it, it still feeds too fast and it makes that part too heavy. So we just feed it by hand. You know, not much of a difference there anyway. This is how our day is, you know, pretty much every single day. We go in, we get the orders, we print out. Before you know it, it's 5 and we need to ship out. So like I said, normally it's Anne and her team that print, but they weren't able to come in today for various reasons. All of the reasons related to the weather that we're having. So it's just me and her today. But tomorrow, hopefully, you know, we'll have the crew in here. It's much more fun when everyone's here, for sure. But it's also a lot more chill, like on days like this. And I'm trying to appreciate these days because once we start our ads and you know, all the adjustments that we need to do or that we're doing right now, once all that's in place, whew, I think we're gonna get super busy and fun time's over. Okay, so this is gonna be like more of this stuff. So unless something happens in the print room, I think we're gonna jump on over to the next part of the video. Whatever that may be, you know, if something curious happens throughout the day, I'm gonna record it. If not, then I guess we're going to, you know, ship out in the next clip. All right, we are done. Well, Anne's done printing out the orders for today. These are what we're shipping out. Not that much still. It's been a little slow. You know, January. I don't know if you can see all that, but that's what we're shipping out. And I need my tripod because I'm gonna move y'all here just so you can see the whole thing happening, like the whole process of me shipping out. So right now we're doing a little bit of double entry because our file upload system is not quite integrated in the store. But we will fix that pretty soon. You already saw the website and what we're trying to do with it. So that's hopefully going to get sorted out soon, like really soon, like by the end of the week. Because we got to move forward quickly. Yeah, and you know, we see all of these like YouTube videos talking about how awesome it is to have your own small business, and not having to grind and having control of your life and your hours of the day. But what they don't tell you is that when they were starting, you know, the business pretty much controlled everything that they do because you're still growing it and you're a one-man team. And then as you grow, you're going to have to keep on reinvesting and risking. So that you can expand, get more people, train more people. And as your business gets bigger, so do your expenses. Why is it not showing this? And it gets a little scary when, it gets to the point where, like this month, January has been super slow, but we still have to cover everyone's salaries and all the expenses, all the business expenses. And nobody tells you that you have to go through, those phases, because it's not very pretty. Just like, these daily vlogs that I'm trying to do, they're not very pretty. They're gritty and raw, but yeah, nobody tells you about all of these things, the risks that you have to take, and all the hours and all the not so fun stuff that you have to do, which the way I see it, or the way I think of it, is instead of working for the next, say, 20 years, suffering slightly on a daily basis for, another 15, 26 years, whatever, I would rather just get all that suffering and work, put it all in like the next 5 years, and then hopefully be able to build something that's gonna give me the time that I need or that I want, all the time freedom and geographical freedom that I want. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. That's the risk of it. And if all of this does not pay off, then I'm gonna have to figure something out. But that's part of what you buy into in small business and entrepreneurship. And I know entrepreneurship has gotten a little bit of a bad rap. This is why I don't want to talk while I'm doing this, but I gotta entertain y'all. April. Yeah, the word entrepreneurship sounds so pretentious right now, but all it really means is, small businesses, like including mom and pop shops. I think the threshold between small business and middle-sized businesses, I think like 25 million, maybe. I don't know. This one's pickup. So I gotta text them. I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit and just ship these out. I don't know how you feel about these vlogs. I'm pretty sure this like bores you to death. But I'm really just doing this for the few of you that want to kind of see the behind the scenes. It's not for everyone, I'm pretty sure. There's no entertainment value whatsoever. But it's okay. Not everyone's going to enjoy this. And maybe some of you are going to like, these vlogs where we just hang out while I'm working. But I'm going to keep doing them until I get tired of doing them. And it's weird because I have this constant urge to try and do something that's interesting or exciting for the YouTube video. but it's kind of counter to what I'm trying to do with this, because in reality, small business is a little repetitive and it could get boring. But it might not be for some people, especially like for the young ones that like a little bit of action and excitement in their day. Well, some businesses may be like that, but when I say small business might not be for you, what I'm talking about is like DTF. If you're not able to enjoy just kind of the routine of the day and all that stuff, I enjoy it. It's not that Rolls-Royce and Rolex kind of a business. You know what I'm saying? And I know those exist, and I have no issues with them whatsoever. I mean, people live that life when I was younger. That used to be the life that I wanted. And I mean, yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's super exciting for sure. And sometimes I think, what if I get to that level and I'm in a business that's like adrenalized and exciting and totally out of this world. And I think if I get that to that level, I might just be one of those eccentric rich guys that kind of hide like a hermit. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just going to be the person that, if somebody invites us to some like crazy thing, we'll go and then start disappearing at 9 p.m. because I need to get my arthritis medicine and go to bed. Well, yeah, I kind of like what we're doing right now. I mean, we still have some exciting days. You've seen the videos where we have to kind of fix the printers and everything's hectic because we have like 500 whatever 700 feet to print in one day, and it's just crazy. But with the new shop coming along and the 2 additional printers that are there, I don't think that urgency is still going to be there once we have that shop set up. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I've been talking about getting a shop since last year, yeah. And we actually leased the space. When was that? June of last year, but a whole bunch of stuff happened and that just didn't push through. I don't want to talk about it. But sometimes in business you got to be flexible. And you got to make do with what's available and just be resourceful. So where are we at now? I think we got like 2 orders picked up today and then another 2 orders waiting to be picked up. We also have so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 orders being shipped out. Oh, and I took a nap again today because I wake up at like 4, 5 in the morning on most days, and by 1 or 2 p.m. I'm like totally done. How many more? Just 3 more to go. I know that my clients are feeling it as well, because I have clients that do like 50, 100, 150 feet, and right now they're doing like 1, 2, 5 feet. So I know they're feeling it too. But you know, everyone just hang on in there. It's gonna pick up. People don't want to buy shirts right now, or they don't want to spend on shirts right now because they just spent a ridiculous amount of money for Christmas presents. So they're trying to kind of recover from that. And then we have, you know, New Year's resolutions and all that stuff, saving and all that. But it will pick up, so just stick with it. All right, one last one, I think. Let me see.
Yeah.
So we got our last one here, and then we're heading off to UPS. But before that, we're gonna tape up these ends here. We use these, I don't know if you can see that, but there, you can see that. The round stickers from Amazon, I just tape them like that. All right, I'm gonna do that and then put them in this box here. And once we're good, we are going to ship these orders out. You staying warm in here though?
Yeah. I'm trying to soak it in until I gotta go out there.
Last task of the day, huh?
Yeah.
Man. Good reason for a hot cocoa after.
Oh,
Oh, this one's USPS. All right, that's that. Thank you. Have a good night. Stay warm.
I'm up there.
All right, one last box to drop off at USPS. You don't need to see that. So this is going to be the end of the video.